And welcome back to Hartman Arena in Park City, Kansas for this final match of the 2021 MASL2 Heartland Invitational between the Wichita Wings and the Omaha Kings FC. My name is Zach Light. I am joined by Blake Shoemaker. And Blake, Wings are in the driver's seat for this one. A win guarantees them a tournament victory and a 3-0 start to their regular season. Omaha actually still has something to play for here. If they can win today's game by 7 goals, they will actually win the tournament.
Yeah, they would force a 3-way tie because then you would have 3 teams that all had one loss. Right now, the Wichita Wings are the only team that has not been defeated. But Omaha with that big win on day 1 and then losing last night to Colorado. Of course, Wichita beat the Colorado Inferno. So ultimately, you'd force a 3-way tie there. And that I believe the goal differential also would have to be 4 or 5, and that way the Inferno could actually catch them as well, because it would be a 3-way tie, so you'd have to consider the Colorado Inferno goal differential. Am I wrong?
The Inferno still sitting after playing 3 games, -2 goal differential. Omaha sitting at -1 right now.
Okay, so Omaha then in that case would have. Sure.
So
and,
the Inferno are out of it.
I appreciate your punctuality and explanation to the fans. But yeah, it's exciting. You got the Wings wearing their classic orange, blue kits, and presented by Hummel. So we thank Hummel for everything that they do for the Wichita Wings, and the uniforms look fantastic. Obviously, big games in Wichita right now for the Wichita Wings, but also you've got the Kansas City Chiefs just up the road a couple hours that are in the AFC Conference Championship game here just minutes after this game will end, so will impact the attendance just a tad in addition to COVID. But otherwise it looks like we're going to be at almost our COVID capacity anyway, and looking forward to a good night tonight.
Here we go. Bennett will be the goalkeeper for Omaha, and he immediately gives it away to Robbins.
Trouble for Omaha.
Robbins lays it off for Lucio. Lucio shot wide. Robbins shot off the top of the wall.
Oh, Wichita. David should have had one. Jared on the rebound, both of them. Omaha, 10 seconds into this game, gives the ball away. Big man Jared Robbins picks it up at midfield. They get a 3v1 and probably just needed to shift that defender a little bit earlier. Wings out of sync, even though they had a fantastic chance.
Aaron Parrott in goal for the Wings, along with Laking, Lucio, Tenike, Benji, Taylor Henry out there now. As Tenike shot, Henry gets there but can't redirect it on frame.
Yeah, good ball across there, Zach, from Kevin Tenike.
Great ball from Benji. Tenike plays it for Lucio, dispossessed by the captain, Jaffrey, for Omaha. Calling for handball, hit Kieran Laking in the armpit, really.
Wichita's now possessed the ball inside the box 2-3 times. Didn't get a shot off twice. 2 times, Henry, just a ball slot across from Kevin Tenike, should have probably been in the back of the net, and David Lucio wants this one back, so does Jared Robbins. So Wichita missing chances, but what you don't want is Jaffrey, obviously Ali, some of these guys that have had a very good tournament outrunning at you in transition with the counterattack. That's really Omaha's only hope to stay in this game, is to get out on the counter. And there you see Zach Ellington getting on the ball. Did get some minutes last night in the penalty kill and ran a couple lines late, but late into this weekend you're going to see Coach Roger Downing go to 3 lines, which means we're going to get to see a little bit more of Matt, Zach Ellington, obviously Peter Espinoza's the common name we've talked about a few times in this event, and my guy Victor Olorunfemi, see if he can settle into this indoor game.
Ball out of bounds. It'll be a goalkeeper restart for Aaron Parrott. Bennett starting in goal for the Kings. He's joined out there right now by Cerulli, the captain, Jaffrey, Ferrer. As we see Cade Martin get into the game for the Wings here for the first time, fighting Cerulli, who's playing back in defense today. Nathan Clark makes a great step here. Olorunfemi out. A good mix of veterans and youth players out there as Colin Lauder picks that one off. Sets Victor up here. Victor sets up Colin. Colin has a shot. It's wide. Martin can't redirect it. Cleared by Ferrer.
Another opportunity for Wichita. Colin Lauder drives that thing low and across goal. Cade Martin on the back post, and just a little bit late tries to get a flick in, and Wichita are still probing for that opening goal.
Parrott with the ball at his feet. Plays it to Victor Olorunfemi. Given away. It's Mieha.
That's where Omaha will get you. They'll turn you over, and they'll immediately turn into transition offense, and they'll run at you and start letting the shots fly. So Victor, just definitely got fresh legs, be a good guy to get into this match, and I think you'll see him calm down as it goes. But, again, new to the indoor game and learning here on the fly.
Jaffrey trying to cause some chaos there, but Parrott comes up with the ball. Long ball played into the corner for Robbins. Robbins trying to hold up Lucio in support. Now back to Robbins.
Big
Lucio,
man with a little footwork on a Maradona and slots Lucio in, just overplays it.
Mejia with the ball now. Robbins trying to get physical. Mejia plays the ball forward to Hilawi. Now Bennett with the ball at his feet. He's going to play that ball out of bounds.
Clearance. That thing's coming all the way back for an intentional clearance at the top of the arc. Wichita has plenty of time with the ball being out of bounds on the opposite end to get a line change. So you see Kieran Lakin, who last night scored 3 goals on this right side on his left foot with the in-swinger. Taylor Henry, David Lucio, Colin Lauder. So 2 left-footers on this right side for Wichita is very dangerous right now. Yellow
line restart for the Wings here. Tenike standing over this one. Plays it to Colin Lauder. And Lauder plays that ball high and out of bounds. 10:36 left to go here in the first quarter. Still tied at 0. Goalkeeper restart for Bennett as we wait to get another ball out on the field. Fans being encouraged not to throw the ball directly back onto the field here so that we can have a chance to sanitize and keep the players safe. As the long throw is headed by Tenike. Taylor Henry trying to track that ball down. Hilawi, now Sodal, the co-captain, has a shot saved by Parrott. And a fantastic shot there from number 15, David Rojas, to open the account for Omaha today. It was a great strike. And with 9:55 left here in the first quarter, it is Wichita Wings 0, Omaha Kings FC 1.
Yeah, and Omaha got out in transition. Wichita made a few mistakes. Taylor Henry went to the ground, asked for the foul. Referee there, Troy Manzi, Brian Bauer say play on. They get those numbers going forward. Parrott makes the first save, not able to push the ball away. And for the second shot, which was a great volley and back across goal, and not much Aaron Parrott was going to do about it there. But Wichita just a little bit unsettled, missed some chances early. You're seeing the lack of chemistry in the 3-line rotation versus their typical 2-line rotation. So it just may take the guys a little bit to settle into that.
Benji with the ball at his feet now, plays it to the near side for Sack. Sack trying to thread that ball in for Lucio, but it's picked off by Scott Crowell. Sack does well to come back and win it back. Benji's header off the wall, and Benji gets it to himself. He's going to have a shot here. He gets past Bennett and flicks it into the back of the net.
Solo effort from Benji, and well done. Showed the toe poke across goal and the 2v to keeper to Cade Martin. Keeper shifts left just a little bit. Benji rolls him, and classic indoor goal there from Benji in transition.
Benji doing all the work on that one. A fantastic effort, and the former Chihuahua Savage man ties this up. Sodal will stand over the restart here. And here we go. It's Ferrer with the shot. Played in. Mejia. Cleared out by Espinoza, but a foul given. Sodal's going to take this one. And a timeout taken here by the Wings. 8:52 left here in the first quarter, with both teams tied at 1. From their lot to your driveway, Family Mitsubishi has the tools and friendly staff to help you find a vehicle quickly and easily. They have a strong and committed sales staff with many years of experience satisfying their customers' needs. Come meet a salesperson at Family Mitsubishi, 6601 East Kellogg, that's the intersection of Kellogg and Woodlawn, or visit their website online at buyfromfamily.com. Family Mitsubishi, the presenting sponsor of the Wichita Wings, along with the city of Park City. Park City, Kansas has partnered with the Wings since 1979. Thank you, Park City, for your years of support to indoor soccer. Learn about their wonderful community at parkcityks.com.
They're wrong. He's keeping the official time, and
And we're sorting out a quick clock issue in the arena. And we're back at it here on the restart. Wings set up their defense. Sodal shot out of bounds. And this will be another restart here for Omaha. Suarez standing over this one. Takes the shot along the boards. Dealt with by the captain, Tenike. Falls to Rojas, the Omaha goal scorer. Bennett with pressure. He's going to play that ball right into the hands of Aaron Parrott. And the Wings will reset their attack with the long ball into the corner. Headed out by Suarez. Mejia flicked on for Sodal. Sodal getting pressure from Tenike.
Yeah, Sodal's right now on 7.6 goals and an assist. Oh, mistake there driven from Aaron Parrott. And what a save, but Wichita doesn't collect it. I believe that was Zach Ellington comes over and puts his body on the line and takes a block. But, really Aaron Parrott drives the ball directly into Peter Espinoza. Peter Espinoza with a negative touch, but he's hit by a ball from Parrott that wasn't a clearance, and that's what happened there that led to the second goal. But like the timeout, going back to the timeout that Omaha took to try to get something out of that set piece, we were messing with the officials' time and those things at the time. But at the end of the day, Wichita under pressure, missing some chances on the offensive end, but defensively, Omaha doing what they do, which is just apply enough pressure to confuse you and look to shoot the ball. And the ball's, you're in a pinball machine down there. Ball's bouncing around. And look, this is what they've been doing, is staying in the game. 2-1 Omaha Kings.
Laking now with the ball at his feet, plays it back to the goalkeeper, Parrott. Ali Sodal making a case for player of this tournament so far. I think these Wings players will want to step up and do something about that, as Taylor Henry double teamed in the corner, fighting hard, but is dispossessed by James Thayer. Thayer bringing the ball up the fall, lays it off for Hilawi. Kieran Laking gets in between and allows Parrott to clear, but only as far as Scott Crowell. Now Henry and Lauder playing it back for Laking. Laking switching field, playing it to Daniel Sack. Morgan Penn closing in for the Kings. Now Laking. Ball played into space. Just cleared back to the goalkeeper, Bennett. Bennett with the long ball. It's going to come off the wall. Collected by Sack. Thayer's there to challenge. Plays it right up the middle to Jaffrey. Olarin Femi can't get it to the feet of Laking. And Omaha will reset their attack here. Morgan Penn. It's a young line out there. You have the veteran defender Sack along with Matt Sherrod, Kieran Laking, Victor Olarin Femi, Taylor Henry.
Yeah, learning experience for the guys, and some guys that haven't been on as many minutes this weekend, some guys brand new to the indoor game. So taking the opportunity today, Wichita head coach Roger Downing, to put the guys into a situation where there's a little bit of pressure. You know, Omaha a little bit unorthodox with their pressure, but it's relentless, and there you see it again.
Victor
Jaffrey
gives it
running
away.
off the other side.
It's Thayer with the shot.
Good
Parrott
save.
makes a save.
Parrott was already committed left across goal and came back and made that save with the right hand. It was a great save.
Pinned to Jaffrey, and Jaffrey threads the needle. A fantastic shot there. And with 5:35 left here in the first quarter, it is Omaha Kings 3, Wichita Wings 1.
Yeah, that's what you get. You know, the guys are unorganized, and a little bit of change. They should still be aware of what's going on, but a little bit of change in the lines, and really they're just getting ran at by Omaha. Omaha's taking shots and getting 2-3 chances on each shot. And Wichita 4 or 5 times, Zach, cleared the ball directly into an Omaha player at the top of the yellow line. Parrott hasn't been good with his feet. Players in the back have been putting him under massive pressure, not tracking runners. Mistakes like that you just see right there from Matt Sherrod in the midfield. These moments, you know, they're keeping Omaha in the game.
Ferrer's shot is right at Parrott. Good pressure coming in from the Kings right now. The pass back there to the goalkeeper is going to bounce out of bounds. Tenike would have liked it to be just a little bit further up the field. But Parrott under pressure does the best that he can.
Yeah, Parrott not having the best game with his feet right now. He's been under pressure quite a bit, and he's not his one thing that a lot of the teams didn't do in the last few days with Aaron Parrott is, you know, he's still new to he's been training in the indoor game, but he's only played a handful of games, and that's going to be an intentional clearance.
Yeah, Ferrer's ball is out of bounds.
But so Parrott, you know, they scored an early goal. They're running at you. Guys aren't tracking runners. They're pressuring your feet. They're making you play out of the back, and you see Aaron Parrott just a little shook up right now. Wichita had the chance to score 3 or 4 early when it was still 0-0, missed those chances. In this game, it's that old adage, you should have, you don't. They do. And that's what we're dealing with.
Top of the arc restart. Kevin Tenike standing over this one for the Wings. Shoots it straight into the wall. Lauder with the follow-up. It's just wide. Robbins crashing in. He's going to get called for the foul here. Approaching 4 minutes left to play here in the first. There'll be a free kick for the goalkeeper, Bennett.
Yeah, the guys with Wichita that have some experience just need to calm down here and get composure. Everybody's a little rattled and frustrated, and Omaha's buzzing right now and flying around, and that's, you know, the Jared Robbins and Lucio's and Kevin Tenikes and Daniel Sachs, Colin Lauder, Benji. Calm down, get the team to calm down, and let's just shift them. Let them run a little bit. That's what they want to do. Move the ball. Let the team run.
Mejia now with Kevin Tenike defending. He's looking for an option. Switches field over to Rojas. Now back to the goalkeeper, Bennett. That ball's going to float out of bounds. And it'll be a restart here for the Wings as we approach 3 minutes left to play here in this first quarter. Nathan Clark will take this, play it to the goalkeeper, Parrott. Clark has space to bring the ball up the field, but he's looking for an option, plays it in for Taylor Henry. Henry's flick on is deflected by Rojas, now Hilawi. Clark wins it back. Clark's had some great defending. He's leading the league in blocked shots right now, and Lucio stepping up, coming through. Clark tracks back to win this ball and plays it back to the goalkeeper, Parrott. Parrott looking for options. Benji in the midfield. He's got Rojas challenging, but Benji read that perfectly. Lucio trying to beat his man. Off the wall. Cleared out by Suarez in the box. As the ball got around the goalkeeper, Bennett. Wings reset their attack. Approaching 2 minutes left here. Benji plays it into the point man, Taylor Henry. Henry rolls it off. Rojas is able to clear, but only as far as Nathan Clark. And now Sack back to Clark.
Yeah, Wichita doing exactly what they need to do right now is just possess the ball, try to win it back quickly, and have longer runs of possession. Get opportunities that apply pressure out of it. Put the ball across the face of the goal, call the keeper into action, commit him to the near post. and just really a little bit more patient offensively, a little bit more creative, and we saw that. That's a good sign to come for Wichita.
Ball played forward here from the Kings. Halawi's fighting for it. Zuckweiler's there too, but it falls to the feet of Parrott. Parrott plays off the boards for David Lucio, trying to get forward. Zuckweiler getting physical with Lucio. Tries to bring him down, goes down himself. Bennett with a huge save outside of his box to break up the attack from Benji. Halawi, his pass picked off by Tenike. Taylor Henry fighting for it. Morgan Penn there for the Kings to mop it up, and he'll play it back to the goalkeeper, Bennett. Bennett will switch it out to Crowell. Crowell shut down early, but he finds a ball to Jaffrey. Major mistake there
from Zach Ellington. And Wichita still trying to get out of this. Unfortunately, it is a corner, and they're going to have it. But Zach Ellington runs into the game and chases the ball. There's a runner on his side that runs wide open. Jaffrey on the backside. Aaron Parrott comes up with the big run. A little bit of inexperience from Ellington, but he comes in and commits to the ball, which is an 80-foot run across as opposed to just picking up the backside runner.
Corner restart here. Ball almost through the legs of Parrott, but he catches it. Now let's see, with about 30 seconds left to go here on the game clock. Let's see if the Wings can get something done. That ball bounces up and out of bounds.
Yeah, the running clock in these first three quarters is great for the health and wellness of the players and all that, but works against the team that's down a little bit. You want to press forward, and the Wings down by a couple goals here, miss some opportunities, and this is great for Omaha to have this lead and also
a chance here for the Wings to go quick. Can Cade Martin do it? Yes, he can! With 1.8 seconds left on the clock, Cade Martin, the 16-year-old, gets one back for the Wings. It's Wichita Wings 2, Omaha Kings 3.
Yeah, Wichita, a couple forced errors there, just under pressure that gave Omaha chances to score and just return the favor there from Colin Lauder and Cade Martin applying pressure to Bennett. Bennett coughs the ball up, wants to turn and grab it, finds that he's out of the box and can't use his hands, and Cade gets a touch in.
Soto's going to have a shot here. Time's going to expire. And that's going to do it for the first quarter here from Hartman Arena in Park City, Kansas. It's Wichita Wings 2, Omaha Kings FC 3. We'll be back with the second quarter in
As
just
a design-build general contractor, Evans Building Company has completed new construction, building retrofit, and remodeling services for commercial clients across the Wichita metro area for more than 50 years. The Evans team takes pride in delivering attractive, unique buildings for a variety of industries, from manufacturing and industrial to retail or religious organizations. Give us a call or visit our website to learn more about our services and why we are the team to build with.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on problems that actually matter, like figuring out which remote turns the TV on. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Check the reviews. The people have spoken. Epic Heating and Cooling is the call to make. Make sure your home is safe and efficient with our $79.95 furnace tune-up special. Year-end savings on complete systems. Epic service, not epic prices. Epic Heating and Cooling.
It can be tough knowing which way to go after an injury. Some paths can be long and confusing. They can twist and turn and may not lead to the destination you thought they would. In those times, standing at the crossroads of orthopedic care, choose the most comprehensive orthopedic care in Southern Colorado. Your path to recovery starts here at Colorado Springs Orthopedic Group.
Soccer House is Colorado Springs' premier indoor soccer facility. Thousands of players, hundreds of games, one passion. Learn the fundamentals of soccer with Mighty Kicks, ages 2 to 5. Year-round league play for all ages. We also feature lacrosse, dodgeball, flag football, personal training, and more. Hungry? Refuel after your game or watch your team play at the Upper 90 Tavern. Book your next corporate event or party today. Built by players for players. Soccer House, 4845 List Drive, Colorado Springs.
Back at Hartman Arena in Park City, Kansas. Second quarter action between the Wichita Wings and Omaha Kings FC here in this final match of the 2021 MASL 2 Heartland Invitational. A Wings win will solidify a 3-0 start to their regular season as we see Benji play the ball off the wall there. Taylor Henry's going to get there. He'll play the ball back to Daniel Sack. Omaha with a chance here still to win this tournament. They would need a win by at least 7 goals in order to ensure a championship and a piece of silverware in their trophy case. As Sack now with the ball at midfield. Plays the ball out wide to Kieran Laking. Laking, the hat-trick hero last night, scored 3 goals. Robbins now double-teamed. Content to play that ball back to Sack. Now into Benji, the flick on for Henry. You don't typically see Taylor and Jared Robbins on the field at the same time. Bennett comes out, makes a save.
Yeah, making that possible is Cade Martin's emergence and being competitive and being able to play that target, alternating with Jared Robbins. So now you got Cade up there holding the ball well, getting these extra little, some trash, some great goals, taking players on. But,
Lucio takes a hard hit there trying to avoid contact with Bennett, the goalkeeper.
It allows you to get Taylor Henry in there with Lucio, with Benji, with Robbins.
Well, Laking fighting hard there. Advantage was played, but a foul given for a tug on the shirt of Laking. And it's going to be a free kick here for the Wings. Kevin Tenike will take this free kick.
I like looking low. I think everybody's looking for Taylor Henry and Laking. I think if you can find David Lucio early in this sequence or direct, that's where we want to go with the ball.
It's to Cade Martin on the near side corner. Henry
there he is.
Goes wide. Lucio off the wall. Follow-up from Cade Martin's just too high. Cleared out. Tenike is going to battle Sodal for this one on the far side. Sodal goes down. Well, takes Tenike down. And the free kick is given.
Yeah, just feet got tangled up there. Sodal got his feet from behind. And Tenike on the way down is falling forward and gets Sodal. But the first foul was Sodal. It looked like unintentionally. Sodal's been fantastic in this tournament. Off the field, walking around the arena, off the pitch, has been a great guy. He's just, passion in his eyes. And now what? Well, he scored today, right? So
yes.
He's on 7 goals and an assist at this point.
Cleared off the line.
There's a handball. Ruled unintentional and goes uncalled.
And now here's a chance for Sodal. Everybody getting back for the Wings. Morgan Pinn's shot blocked by Nathan Clark. The league leader in blocked shots going into this game today. Scored the opening goal of the first match.
Well done from Nathan Clark. Young buck coming back, and you're right. He's leading the league right now in blocked shots, and that's as big as they come right there.
Mejia with the ball at his feet. Now Ferrer. Getting tangled up with Lucio. Robbins can't win the ball. Laking. That ball's going to get popped up and out of bounds. It'll be a restart here for the Kings. So we approach 11 and a half minutes left here in the first half. Some goals in this one, but it seems like both teams are still trying to solidify themselves in this one. Omaha may be on a little bit better footing there as Tenike's clearance falls to Cade Martin. Benji now fighting for it. Henry in the air. Frere is going to have a shot. It's off the wall. That shot, Halawi doesn't get everything on it. Taylor Henry streaking down the near side. He's got help coming in the form of Cade Martin, but it looks like he's going to take this one himself. Deflected by Rojas. Back to the feet of Henry. Benji chipping it in, but Bennett read it. He's going to throw this ball quick, and Sodal doesn't quite play it the right way. He was trying to streak back into midfield. Ball played into the near corner. Tenike gets it to Parrott. Now Parrott to Taylor Henry. Henry finds Benji. Benji, long ball in for Cade Martin. Martin trying to control this one in the near corner. Lays it off for Taylor Henry. Henry in to Clark. Rolls it back around. Collision there. We have some players down. This will stop the clock. And it's a blue card. Didn't see quite who it was presented to.
It's the opposite end of us. It looks like obviously something on Taylor Henry got the give and go there with Nathan Clark. Clark held the ball, laid it off. Henry got in behind, and as he was shooting, it appeared to us from our angle. Now we're, 250 feet away, but it appeared that there was a block there, but there was 2 Omaha players, so they're saying that Henry was brought down at that point. He's inside the box now. Is it a foul inside or outside of the box? I believe Brian Bauer came and called it as activity outside the box, tried to give continuation. Once Wichita lost the possession, brought it back for the 2-minute penalty.
Rojas will serve the penalty for the Kings. It's the first power play of the game. Henry will have to come out of the game for a little bit here. So 2-minute power play. Power play offense for the Wings will be Tenike, Benji, Lauder, Robbins, and Laking. And here we go. Benji standing over the ball. Tenike's there as well. Tenike's going to lay it off. It's Laking's shot. Deflected in the box. Benji's going to collect this one. Laking finds Robbins. Back to Laking. Now switching field back to Tenike. Tenike looking for an option. Shot from Lauder, saved by Bennett. Comes back to Lauder. Now Tenike looking for an option. Benji. Shot is high. Back to the feet of Benji off the head of Tenike. Now back to the feet of Tenike. Lays it off for Lauder. Robbins just can't get it on frame. He was there for the redirect. Jaffrey now. Long ball played forward. Parrott's going to come out and collect this one. We got 1 minute left in the power play. Here comes Benji. Laking crossing it for Lauder. Goes across the face of goal off the wall. Parrott coming to collect this one again. Down to 45 seconds left in the penalty. Benji bringing the ball upfield. To Laking. Laking lays it off for Robbins. Robbins across the box. Tenike. And that shot is high and out of bounds. It was deflected by Omaha, so it will be a corner kick. Again, the clock stops on power plays in this tournament. And there it is. Jared Robbins gets the power play goal and ties this game at 3. Fantastic effort from Robbins there just to slot it home from a tough angle. And with 8 minutes, 31 seconds left here in the second period, it is Wichita Wings 3, Omaha 3. So both teams at full strength. Zuckweiler is standing over this one. It's Ferrer playing the ball in for Mejia. Collected by Aaron Parrott. A good thought to go quick. This Omaha team, Blake, was very good about answering goals quickly against Colorado. And Lucio now with a chance, taken down in the box. That's going to stop the clock.
Oh, it's
free
not.
kick. They're saying it's right outside
they're
the
outside,
box.
so it won't stop the clock. It looked like it was a penalty and a 2-minute penalty. If at least the 2-minute penalty is in on goal, the foul takes the last goal-scoring chance. Even if this isn't in the box, it's probably a shootout. Referees are just calling it a standard foul. But technically, David Lucio cut back, beat the defender, and was in the box with nobody else remaining when he was brought down. So, I mean, it should be a last-man shootout foul.
And a timeout taken by the Wings. 7 minutes, 36 seconds left here in the second period. Epic Heating and Cooling is your professional HVAC service and repair company, servicing all of Wichita and surrounding communities. You can find them at 224 North Pennsylvania in Wichita. And Evans Building Company is a general contracting firm specializing in design, build, construction of pre-engineered metal building systems. The team to build with for more than 57 years. Located at 7700 West 53rd Street North in Mays. So timeout for this Wings squad to sort out what they're going to do on this fantastic set-piece opportunity. And it's good use of a timeout here from Coach Roger Downing with some personnel changes in this game to sort out who's going to do what.
Yeah, I agree. We didn't have the personnel in there he necessarily wanted for that free kick. We were thinking it was a shootout, maybe it's a 2-minute penalty. So to spot the ball, they didn't have that line change in, hadn't have it drawn up, but they want in their top of the arc restart type team right now, which is Colin Lauder, Jared Robbins, Kieran Lakin, Taylor Henry, and Kevin Tenike. That allows them to stay a bit organized right here, draw this up, try to make the most out of these opportunities. But Wichita coming back from down 2 and a 3-1 lead for Omaha. Omaha's been through this plenty where it's up and down like you said, but Wichita hasn't experienced this, so to come back from 2 and tie it right now to take the lead here before halftime with 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter would be big for Wichita.
Omaha taking their time, getting back out on defense. Henry, Laking, and Tenike all potentially taking this one. Lauder and Robbins out there as well. It's going to be Tenike, and they read it. Farrer read it perfectly for the Kings. Farrer plays the ball through. Tenike reads it, flicks the ball over the head of Zuckweiler. Laking pops it up, and now it's back to Laking and Tenike, and the Wings looking to reset the attack here. Finds Lauder at midfield. Lauder goes down. There wasn't any contact there, so no foul given. Now Bennett.
Big pressure from Jared Robbins, and Omaha fortunate there because Bennett just bangs it off the wall, and Wichita had 2 bodies. Could have easily been a 3v1, 2v1 going the other way against Bennett.
Parrott now. Slowing the attack. Pressure coming in. Henry offloads the ball back to the goalkeeper. Long ball played into the corner. Robbins looking to track this one down. Wings getting forward. Decides to switch the ball back to Taylor Henry. Henry playing a little bit further back in defense. And the pressure coming in. Henry plays it smart back to the goalkeeper. Henry's going to come off. Matt Sherrod's going to come on.
Matt comes in and he's hustling, play into the target. Now, great idea from Kevin Tenike. If that ball finds Jared Robbins' foot and he's able to hold it, Matt Sherrod is running off of Jared, and it's a quick 2v1. And we call him Mr. Hustle here in Wichita because he comes in and immediately is scorching up and down the sideline there.
Officials timeout here with 6 minutes, 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Eddie U Massage, the official massage therapist of the Wichita Wings. Eddie has over 22 years of massage therapy experience serving Wichita. Make your appointment today by texting Eddie at 316-312-9226. And ICT Internal Medicine and Pain Management serves the Wichita Wings, located inside the Westside Medical Office Building at 13th and Tyler. You can request an appointment by calling 316-260-6363. Correction on time, 5 minutes, 59 seconds left here in the first half, all tied at 3. Omaha causing some problems for this Wichita Wings side, who's undefeated so far in this tournament with wins against the Colorado Inferno on Friday night and the Amarillo Bombers in last night's second game of the doubleheader. Omaha upsetting Colorado in the first match of this tournament. Here we go.
Well, this restart right here, the intentional clearance, restart top of the arc for Wichita. Wichita was so dangerous last night. Kieran Lakin, they gave him 5 or 6 chances, and once he put it on goal, he never stopped after that. Ended up with a hat trick off his left foot. Omaha's aware of that and cheating just a little bit left. We'll see what kind of action between Henry and Jared Robbins down low.
Tenike out wide. Shot deflected. It's going to come back to the goalkeeper, Parrott. Parrott, long ball into Robbins. The target forward, Tenike there. And now a chance here for the Kings. It's Sodal. Running right at Kieran Laking. Crowell now. Matt Sherrod does well to get back.
Big save from Aaron Parrott, kick save. Ball hits the edge of the boards and then goes up over the glass, so it'll be an Omaha restart right around the yellow line on the far side. Wichita getting caught here making a sub. Benji's coming on. They're down a player, and Benji just makes it back in time. Not necessarily the right time to be running players on and off right there once they've already spotted the ball.
Bennett with the ball at his feet for the Kings, approaching 5 minutes left to play in the half. Sodal's going to have a chance here, and it's high and out of bounds.
He's been so good throughout this event, and if you would have figured he's going to have the ball at the penalty spot on his strong foot with an opportunity. The ball was bouncing. It was coming high. It was a volley, but Parrott was on his line. Parrott was not coming out. He could have really settled, took another touch, but you're betting to count that one for sure.
Parrott plays the long ball for Cade Martin. Cade flicks it, but nobody's there to collect it for the Wings. Benji's trying to hustle, but Omaha's going to possess this one. Ball played off the wall.
Yeah, that's going to be a 2-minute penalty potentially. Let's see, tangled up, but oh, nope, we're going to have a descent penalty behind the play, but Sodal very fortunate not to come away with the 2-minute penalty on his own, and now he's chasing the referee down saying, hey, it wasn't a foul. Really was. He tangled him up, a little bit of body against the boards, but as you know, indoor soccer fans around the country, if it's a foul next to the boards and you put somebody into the boards, it's 99.9% of the time it's a 2-minute penalty. In this case, Sodal's still arguing even if it was a foul, but the dissent after the play against referee Troy Manzi, Brian Bauer, Troy Manzi having none of it. Once there's profanity and in discussion with the referee about their calls, straight away 5-minute penalty. Omaha will not play a man short, but it is a 5-minute dissent penalty.
So it's Cerulli, 5 minutes. He will be unavailable in the penalty box, but still 5-on-5. So here we go. Parrott to Daniel Sack. Pressure coming from the captain, Jaffrey. Parrott plays the ball upfield looking for Cade Martin. Martin has Morgan Penn, the veteran defender, all over him. Now the ball falls to Lauder. What can Colin do with it? Gets some space. Shot goes wide. Lucio's there. Chests the ball. Jaffrey clears it only as far as Clark. Wings back on the attack here. Sack plays the ball forward. Martin gets there first. Plays the ball off the wall. Lauder can't get there in time. Bennett gets it, plays the long ball forward, looking for Sodal. Clark reads it perfectly and heads the ball, goes out of bounds. 3:50 left here in the second period. And a restart for the Kings.
Well read from Nathan Clark. He's actually had a really, really good game. Cleared the one off the line, had a couple good tackles, and then that play to front Sodal right there, very important.
Great step from Sack to clear that out of the box, and now a chance here for some counterattack. It's Robbins on the ball from Henry. Lucio didn't have the angle to clean that one up in the box, but Henry flicks it on for the captain, Kevin Tenike.
Assist to Taylor Henry. Goal, Kevin Tenike. And we did say, even though it's late in the weekend, Kevin Tenike's the veteran of this team, and, 3 games, and you said, look out. He had 6 assists against the Colorado Rumble on a couple-game weekend last year. I don't know what the MASL history of the MASL and MISL and indoor in general, but the MASL in its entirety dating back, the last foreseeable recent past is, how many guys had 6 assists in a game? I don't know, but Kevin Tenike, he's that kind of guy in a game like this. If he could get going and put a couple in, really could even still make a play for MVP of the 2 goals and 3 assists, Kevin Tenike type game, and he's maybe
and
on
the defensive
weekend,
performance
he's
as
got,
well.
8 blocks on the weekend, and so yeah, without a doubt, he's been on every single penalty kill for Wichita, a ton of blocks, and looks like Aaron Parrott. Yep, he's going to be fine and get up here.
Yeah, Omaha crashing into the box again. Omaha's style is to score quickly after they get scored on. So look for pressure here over the course of the next 2 minutes and 45 seconds as Laking plays the ball to Tenike. Pressure coming from Crowell. Now Parrott.
Another good ball deep into the target player from Aaron Parrott.
Cade Martin getting on the end of those as well. Henry is dispossessed by Suarez. They're looking to go quick here. Little touch from Lucio, though, slows that up. And the Wings will go back on the attack. Playing the ball back to the goalkeeper, Parrott. 2:15 left here in the second period. Parrott's going to bring this ball upfield just a bit. Looking for an option. He wants Martin. Ferrer read that perfectly for the Kings, though. A counterattack opportunity. Jaffrey can't get a touch on it to slow the ball down. Under 2 minutes left here. Pressure coming in from Thayer. Benji's wide open at midfield. Got Lauder and Robbins. Forces him to play the ball out of bounds.
Looks like that's an intentional clearance again from Omaha, and they continue to give Wichita these opportunities. We saw it last night from Amarillo as well. Matter of time before you pay for this. Omaha reeling right now. 3 consecutive goals for Wichita. Omaha needs to stop this hemorrhaging and pray that Wichita doesn't score here.
Tenike lays it off for Laking. Laking's shot is saved by Bennett. Laking's going to have a follow-up here and now look to play this ball back out. Taylor Henry in support. Laking still has it now to Henry, but maybe liked him to play that ball just a little bit quicker for Henry to sweep it out wide. Good pressure coming in from Crowell. Parrott now back to Henry. We're under 60 seconds left to play here in the second period. Henry's got some space. Flick on off the head of Robbins. Ball being played forward. Tenike heads it back to Parrott. Parrott's going to send it quick for Benji. No, for Robbins. 40 seconds left. Switches to Lauder. Lauder off the wall. Gets it on his right foot, but can't get a shot off.
Decent idea from the Eagle there.
Daniel Sack with the great header against Sodal. Benji does well to keep that ball in bounds. Tracking back. Stays with it. The step over. Turns. Finds Robbins. Now 15 seconds to go.
Clark's going to have a go here.
Has a shot. It's just wide. Rojas with the save. Crowell and Clark tracking back, but that is going to do it for the first half here from Hartman Arena in Park City, Kansas, where the Wichita Wings lead the Omaha Kings 4-3. Don't go anywhere. We will bring you second half action here in 15 minutes.
It can be tough knowing which way to go after an injury. Some paths can be long and confusing. They can twist and turn and may not lead to the destination you thought they would. In those times, standing at the crossroads of orthopedic care, choose the most comprehensive orthopedic care in Southern Colorado. Your path to recovery starts here at Colorado Springs Orthopedic Group.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on problems that actually matter.
Hey, Dave.
Like giving Jeff his ladder back before he takes it back. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Check the reviews. The people have spoken. Epic Heating and Cooling is the call to make. Make sure your home is safe and efficient with our $79.95 furnace tune-up special. Year-end savings on complete systems. Epic service, not epic prices. Epic Heating and Cooling.
As a design-build general contractor, Evans Building Company has completed new construction, building retrofit, and remodeling services for commercial clients across the Wichita metro area for more than 50 years. The Evans team takes pride in delivering attractive, unique buildings for a variety of industries, from manufacturing and industrial to retail or religious organizations. Give us a call or visit our website to learn more about our services and why we are the team to build with.
Soccer House is Colorado Springs' premier indoor soccer facility. Thousands of players, hundreds of games, one passion. Learn the fundamentals of soccer with mighty kicks, ages 2 to 5. Year-round league play for all ages. We also feature lacrosse, dodgeball, flag football, personal training, and more. Hungry? Refuel after your game or watch your team play at the Upper 90 Tavern. Book your next corporate event or party today. Built by players for players. Soccer House, 4845 List Drive, Colorado Springs.
So open tryouts is important for numerous reasons. Obviously, you're always looking to bring somebody into your first team. So the coaching staff right now is trying to identify players that can come in and help immediately, as well as the future. And part of that future for us is always the local talent. We want to have guys that ultimately can develop into Wings players and learn from guys that are part of that Wings lifeline right now. The lifeline is a timeline that goes all the way back to 1979 for the Wings. So guys that learned from Kevin Cooley and Roy Turner and Andy Chapman and Norman Piper, all the way to the Chico Borjas and Dale Irvines and Eric Rasmussen. A guy like LeBaron Holloman or Sammy Lane or Brian Cushing, Larry Enlow, Jamie Harding, that then taught the Brian Perez, Alex Mosley, Kevin Tenike, Brent Hobson, Colin Lauder, and the 2010, 11, 12 seasons. And now those guys are here teaching the next generation of players. So it's important for us not just to grab local players right now, but also to grab some young talent that can be that lifeline for us for the long haul.
First off, we're looking for energy and effort. I mean, that's number one, especially in the indoor game. If you've ever seen us play, we always bring the energy, always bring the effort. Second off, technical ability. Like, if you can't possess a ball, trap a ball, play a ball, indoor, you're really going to struggle to play. Those are really the main things we were looking for today. Moving forward tomorrow night, it'll be more of the same things. It'll be great to actually mix in some of the tryout guys with our current Wings guys, just to see how they kind of play off of our guys. So it should be a good time tomorrow night.
A lot of good talent out here. The biggest thing is indoor soccer is a whole new, new different beast, and if you haven't played it a lot, it's going to be tough to learn. They usually say it takes you about 3 years of playing like high-level indoor soccer before you really understand it. So, it's a little raw, but there's definitely some talent out here.
All you guys are rookies, but Vic. I think we have all your contacts.
Well, Wings fans, I'm here with defender and local hero, Daniel Sack. Daniel, it's been an interesting first half. 4-3. What did the coach have to say to you guys at halftime?
Mostly we just need to sharpen it up. We look a little bit tired coming out. Obviously 2 games in 3 days, or 3 games in 3 days now. Makes it tough. Obviously they're doing the same thing, but they're coming in hot, and we're just need to react to it better.
I agree. So obviously, Coach Downing, we know, is a big-time motivator with positive things that you've seen so far in the tournament these last 2 games.
Yeah, no, we've obviously got 2 wins under our belt, doing well so far. We just need to continue that on and finish this game out and make it 3.
That's right. And also, I wanted to be fair. So Cade, I asked Cade how old he is. Daniel, you want to tell us how old you are?
Yeah, you were giving him a softball question because he's young. So, but yeah, 31.
Ripe old age of 31, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Sack.
And welcome back to Hartman Arena in Park City, Kansas. Third quarter coming up. It's Wichita Wings 4, Omaha Kings 3. A tighter game maybe than expected. Both teams played a lot of games this weekend. A lot of players laying a lot of minutes. And look to Omaha to start hot and heavy here. They don't like getting scored on, and when they do, they try to answer quickly. So look for them to go for the early goal here. They've had some interesting restarts.
Yeah, this ball's 99% chance is a back pass, runners up the side, and a forward ball off the glass.
Yeah.
Deep.
Everybody up except for Rojas.
Try to create a little bit of havoc, see if they can steal an early goal. Obviously not something we see a lot in the MASL, but they've done it. They've had a little success with it, and it's part of their strategy, just that high pressure running at you, getting you in transition that potentially it just takes teams out of their element, and now you're playing Omaha Kings indoor soccer instead of what you set out to do, right?
Henry taken down from behind, but Rojas wins the ball, no foul given. Shot comes in, and what a banger from Rojas, a ball that just floats up as it's heading towards the frame, and they are celebrating the equalizer. Fourteen and a half minutes left in this one, and like we said, Omaha would look for the early goal, and that's exactly what they did. Cade Martin standing over this restart from midfield, along with Sack, Clark, Lucio, and Colin Lauder.
Well, Omaha again with an opportunity to get a restart, put a ball deep, run players at, just muck it up just a little bit. Wichita doesn't get out of the back. A hard challenge against Henry. Henry goes to the ground. They turn to counter, and nobody steps to the runner. Now you've got an even game, and that definitely set out to just apply pressure, right? They're exciting to watch.
Clark plays the ball back to the keeper, Parrott, who plays it back to Clark. Off the wall, looking for Cade Martin. Benji. Cade goes down there. Farrah had a hold of the jersey at one point, but I'm not sure that there was too much to that challenge. Sack now off the wall for Martin. Now Sack with some space. Is he going to have the shot? No, he's going to lay it off for Benji here in the near corner. Benji trying to play it across the face of goal. Can't do it. Shot blocked. Colin Lauder does well to track back and win this one. Now Nathan Clark. Benji in the far corner. Double team from Thayer and Suarez. Clark comes in to support. Now to Lauder. Lauder laying it into the corner. Martin didn't quite move the way he wanted to. Colin comes in again to try to win that ball. And now a chance for the Kings. It's Hilawi. Back to Ferrer. Ferrer running forward. Lauder pressuring. Lauder wins the ball.
Lauder, well done defensively, missed a chance to turn and play that ball up the line to Benji, who would have turned and been in on goal. Lauder didn't see it, but exhausted a lot of effort on game 3 of this weekend, just tracking back there to win that ball. So well done from Colin Lauder.
Robbins does well to keep that ball in bounds with Penn all over him. Now Taylor Henry challenged again by Hilawi. And Taylor Henry Big Daddy's not standing for that one.
No, it's 2 fouls from behind. The second one was a kick in the ankle. Referee had it. Not sure why the Omaha player turned and got in the Wichita player's face there, but certainly wasn't uncalled for Henry to turn around and say, hey, you just kicked me twice in the back of my ankle.
Taylor Henry's a fiery player. As we see Ahia play back to Cerulli, who is off of his 5-minute penalty for dissent earlier in the game.
Yeah, obviously Omaha has to win by, what did you say, 7 in order to take the tournament here, but that's not the Wings mentality right now. You want to start the season 3-0. These count towards the regular season standings, not just the Heartland Invitational. You want to leave here, like you said, trophy case, something in the trophy case, a little bit of hardware. Maybe one of your players can pick up an MVP. Right now, Omaha also has a player in that running right now. Ali, 8 points on the weekend, 7 goals and an assist. He has to be considered for that. But at the end of the day, Wichita's looking to lead the standings long term, not just this weekend. So an important game to Wichita, and you don't want to be content with the 7-goal differential plus in your favor in this match just to win the hardware, right? You need to come out of this thing with the result.
Henry tracks back to play the ball to Parrott. Wings will reset their attack here. 11 minutes to go in the third quarter. Lucio taken out. It's Mejia.
It's
Morgan Penn.
Another opportunity for Omaha where Wichita's asking for a foul at midfield and doesn't get it, and it sparks a 3v2. Wichita doesn't pay for it that time, but did last time.
Penn and Sack battling for this one in the far corner. Penn goes down. Maybe an elbow from Sack there. Penn's going to come off. Suarez is going to come on. Jared Robbins also coming in support here. Free kick. And
so you got Sack, David Lucio, Taylor Henry, Jared Robbins, and Kieran Lakin trying to kill off this free kick from Omaha.
Cerulli's shot blocked by Laking. Jared Robbins is there. Rojas plays the ball back to the goalkeeper, Bennett. Kyle Thompson unavailable for Omaha in this one. Bennett, the only goalkeeper on the roster. Parrott collects. He's looking for an option. Plays it to Henry. Challenged immediately by Jaffrey.
Another Henry again shielding the ball, getting kicked in the back of the leg, this time by Jaffrey. And Troy Manzi on the spot. Jaffrey obviously wants that. Omaha wants to muck it up. They want to pressure you. They want to be right up in your business. And Taylor Henry just doing really well with his length there to shield that ball and leave Omaha with only the option to foul, Zach.
Henry can't thread that ball through to Robbins in the corner, but ends up winning the ball back at midfield. Now Sack playing the long ball in for Robbins, with Suarez defending, clearing that one off the wall to Zuckweiler. Zuckweiler and Clark getting tied up. It's going to be a free kick here for the Kings.
Brian Bowers going to his pocket on that and calling a dissent penalty. So this is Nathan Clark, a lot like you saw in the first half. Omaha disputing a foul call there against the boards in a 50-50 challenge. Omaha turns and disputes it. And they end up with a dissent penalty. Nathan now with the same thing. I'm sorry, Colin Lauter turns and speaks to the official after the Clark foul behind the play. Colin Lauter serving a 5-minute dissent penalty. Both teams will be full strength. It's a dissent penalty, a yellow card.
Misconduct penalty.
And misconduct is a form of dissent is a form of misconduct. So player misconduct would be, language. Not to say that's what it was, but from our vantage point, who knows? He wasn't engaged in anything with the referee, he didn't jump on the field, didn't run on, so there really wasn't anything else it could have been other than, the dissent.
Ferrer's shot into the corner high and out of bounds, so this will be a restart here for Parrott. 8:40 left here in the third. It's Tenike with pressure coming in from the Kings. Parrott bringing the ball up out of his own box, finds Benji at midfield with the little chip to Cade. Can Cade turn here? No. They're calling handball. Certainly didn't see that from where we're at, but Bennett will get the free kick here for the Kings. as we approach 8 minutes to play. Right up the middle, Taylor Henry tracks it down immediately. And the Wings looking to go quick here. Henry lays it off for Benji in the corner. Benji tries to play it off the wall. Cerulli knocks it out of bounds instead. And an official's timeout with 7 minutes, 53 seconds left to go in the third. Wheat State Insurance Group is an independent agent that offers choice, a high level of service, and is local to the Wichita community. Come visit them at 228 North Baltimore Avenue in Derby. And Mid-America Orthopedics, the Wichita Wings athletic training and orthopedic partner, is Mid-America Orthopedics. Mid-America Orthopedics is a single destination for orthopedic services, providing evaluation, diagnosis, surgery, rehabilitation, and therapy in one office. Locations in East, West Wichita, as well as Derby. And of course, if you're interested in partnering with the Wichita Wings, the Wings are committed to local businesses and organizations. Our ability to provide family entertainment on the field and support in our community could not be accomplished without these partnerships. To learn more about Wings partnership programs, contact us today at info@wichitawingsoccer.com. 7 minutes, 52 seconds left to go in this third period, and we are still all tied up at 4. We will bring you the trophy presentation at the conclusion of this one. Again, Omaha having a chance to put some silverware in their trophy cabinet, but must win by 7 in order to do that.
What a moral victory, and not just beating the Amarillo Bombers and beating their first professional team as they step forward from the M3 to M2.
They beat the yeah, they did beat the Bombers. That's correct.
So good effort from Karen Lakin, but could you imagine if they were able to come into Wichita and get a result even late in this event like this against the Wichita Wings? It's a staple win for them, but being in this game, even what they've done on the weekend, only -2 against Colorado Inferno, beat the Amarillo Bombers. Now here in a tie game with 7 minutes left in the third quarter against the Wichita Wings. I mean, what a showing. It's been great for the Omaha Kings.
Right. They've really had a breakout year with lots of success in the MASL 3 Heartland Invitational, which is ongoing, as we see Mejia shot wide. Zuckweiler shot, saved off the line by Tenike, and a blue card has been issued here.
Tenike takes a block, and Brian Bauer calls a 2-minute penalty against Kevin Tenike, and probably a penalty, says it's a handball in the box. We have seen quite a few penalty kicks in this event. You just don't see that many usually. Kevin Tenike is not happy, says he took the block. Brian Bauer calls that from something like 40 feet the opposite. And now they bring the goalkeeper forward for a second chance, but 40 feet wide and 100 feet away through traffic. Brian Bauer's called a handball against Kevin Tenike, and Kevin Tenike is not happy. 2-minute penalty will be served if this misses.
This is the second penalty kick of this tournament, and it was Bennett, the goalkeeper, who did score the first one. So everybody moves forward here to the yellow line because this is a penalty kick and not a shootout. And let's see what Bennett can do here. A lot on the line. 7 minutes, 12 seconds left here in the third. And Bennett buries it top shelf and gives Omaha a 5-4 lead against the Wichita Wings. That will negate the power play opportunity.
You don't want to say that the referees have never done anything for you there. The referees have never done anything for you because Kevin Tenike in Wichita is living right now saying that even if it's a handball, it's unintentional. My arm's at my hip. The ball's hit me in the hip. It's not a handball. Either way, Omaha driving balls in. It was dangerous. Kevin Tenike took the block, cleared one off the line again for Wichita. That's 2 or 3 balls. We saw Nathan Clark early in the first half take one off the line. So Omaha continually probing, and now they found themselves leading here with 7 minutes left, 5-4.
Bennett with the ball played forward. Clark read it the whole way, but Crowell ends up with it, trying to flick it on for Sodal. Now Cerulli tracking back against Cade Martin. Lucio there in support. Lucio trying to come away with this one. but he was held up there by Crowell.
Yeah, Lucio, well done staying on his feet there and fighting through that. If he goes to the ground, it maybe is a blue card even, because he fought through 2 or 3 different fouls prior to that.
Lucio on the ball from Sack, trying to direct traffic. He's cutting back into midfield, looking for space. He's going to have the shot. It's wide. Ball falls to Ali Sodal. Now Suarez on the far side, crossing the field, back for Sodal. Cerulli. Clark gets a touch on it, but it falls to Sodal for the Kings. Now back across to Morgan Penn, longtime defender in the PASL. Cerulli plays it safe back to the goalkeeper, Bennett. Under 6 minutes left to go here in the third. Ball into the corner. Matt Sherrod has a chance to clear that one out, but it's going to go out of bounds, and it will be
unforced error there. Matty puts that out of bounds. He tried to clear and put it up the line, but puts it straight out of bounds. Now in intentional clearance, Zach, so Omaha has a great opportunity to go up by 2 here.
It will be a top-of-the-arc restart here with Cerulli standing over it. 3-man wall with almost Kieran Laking acting as like a 4th man on the wall. Sack out there as well. To Sodal. Shot blocked by Sack. Now Taylor Henry trying to collect this one and go quick for the wings. He's got support there for Benji, but didn't see him to flick it on. Cerulli goes down. Incidental contact. Both players were shoulder to shoulder there. Benji getting tied up with Jaffrey, the captain, putting pressure on. Can Benji get a flick on here? He does. And Benji
with his second of the night. Pressure forcing Omaha backwards to Bennett. And you've got Jaffrey under pressure of Jared Robbins, who naturally outdoor is a center back and a defender, converted to a target man, understood the angle to close and what the player was looking for, turns, cuts that off, forces him back into Benji. Benji takes it, beats the keeper in an open net for the second time tonight.
5 minutes left in the third period. We're back to a tie game. It's Wichita Wings 5, Omaha Kings FC 5. And again, this is where this Kings team is so dangerous. They like to answer goals with goals of their own.
And they're going to do it again. They're going to push Bennett forward, find his feet, see if they can run players.
Long ball played into the box. Clark with the header. Halawi into the hands of Aaron Parrott. Parrott looking for options. Pressure coming from Thayer on Tenike. Taylor Henry with a little bit of space. Rojas defending, plays it into the corner for Cade Martin. Ferrer slides for it. There was no contact there.
Should be a continuation, and Wichita had a handball against Thayer. Thayer, when he fell back, ball came off the boards, fitted it in his palm, but Wichita still has possession. Touch, Cade, unlucky there.
Good positioning from Bennett. Now,
oh, what an effort from Cade Martin on the bike.
Henry fouled by Mejia. Clear as day. And
what a goal that would have been, a wall of score, if you will, but one for the highlight reel almost. Cade Martin trying to go top shelf off a bicycle kick.
Man, every time there's a call that doesn't go the Kings' way, it seems like there's 2 players in the face of the official wanting to have a conversation about it. Tenike to Lucio. Lucio flicks on for Taylor Henry. Henry trying to turn, but no, sets up Lucio. Lucio
unlucky.
Shot just off the post.
Unlucky.
That ball's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, Wichita ball after the post, it deflected off an Omaha defender, then hit the boards, then out of bounds. But David Lucio just in Nick Vasso's fashion. Ring dong.
Lucio's going to line up another one here. It's off of Ferrer. Shot blocked. Thayer. Great. Lucio tracks it. Wow, Lucio's all over the pitch right now.
He's all over the pitch. He's on a great shift right now. Wichita really pressing forward right now, trying to get the go-ahead goal again, and you can tell that the momentum shifted in this game just a little bit here in the last few minutes.
Parrott bringing the ball upfield. Approaching 3 minutes to play in the third. Now Daniel Sack playing the ball into the corner for Cade Martin. Cade sets up Nathan Clark. Clark's ball a bit too high.
Yeah, just mistimed his volley, but Clark on the left foot from that range. If he can put it on frame, you definitely fancy it. But Cade with a fantastic shift there. 2 or 3 times shielding the ball deep in the corner, combining with Kevin Tenike. Had the put-back chance for a bicycle kick. Laid a ball off as well. You saw David Lucio almost score. And then there, bringing Nathan Clark into the game as a target man. So good shift from Cade, good shift from David Lucio.
Bennett with the restart. Long ball. Played right down the middle. Headed away by Sack. Appeals for a foul on Laking.
Oh, Benji. What a strike and what a save from Bennett.
Fantastic effort there from Benji. Seeing
second post to Benji right now, if they can find him.
Robbins looking for some help. Plays the ball back for Kieran Laking.
What a strike, a volley, turning, looking from there. Benji from 100 feet away from midfield sees the keeper off his line, and that thing's going top shelf, where our friend Johnny Freedom says that grandma keeps the cookies. If Bennett's size and length, he stretches out and saves that.
Chance for Benji here now. Plays it in for Mr. Hustle. Matt Sherrod, who tries to tee up Daniel Sack for that one. Good defending from the Kings. Oh, and Sherrod trying to just poke it through with the outside of his boot there in the box. Long ball played forward now. Laking tracks it the whole way. Sherrod dispossessed by Penn. Pressure coming in from Monreal, or Benji as we call him. Bennett out of his box for Penn. Double team now. Sherrod doing well to track back and put some pressure on him, and now creating the turnover.
Wichita's high press really causing problems. It's timed well, and it's really causing problems right now in transition for Omaha.
Cade Martin back into the corner, along with Cerulli battling for this one.
Just a little inexperience. You'd like to see Cade put his foot on the ball and turn and look back into support.
Lucio. Now Penn with the ball at his feet, tied up. And the shove in the back is going to be called on Lucio. As we're under a minute to play here. I know there's a little bit of a discrepancy in the clocks right now. Ferrer driving the ball forward. Mejia. And Nathan Clark does well to win that. Clark has been sound defensively all tournament. Setting up Taylor Henry here. Unmarked. Oh, Cade Martin's unmarked at the back post. He can't get the shot off. Clark tries to have a shot as well. Mejia ends up with this one. But again, Clark, great defensive effort to win that ball back. Trying to tee up Martin. Martin gets taken out by Hilawi. Martin trying to track this one down. Wins the ball. Lucio, 15 seconds left here. I know there's a discrepancy in clock still. Shot, it comes in. Blocked by Ferrer. Sodal charging forward. We're at 3 seconds left here. Shot across the face of goal, and that is going to do it for the third quarter here from Hartman Arena in Wichita, Kansas. 15 minutes left to sort this one out. It's Wichita Wings 5, Omaha Kings 5.
American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning is built to a higher standard, so you can focus on problems that actually matter.
Hey, Dave.
Like giving Jeff his ladder back before he takes it back. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Check the reviews. The people have spoken. Epic Heating and Cooling is the call to make. Make sure your home is safe and efficient with our $79.95 furnace tune-up special. Year-end savings on complete systems. Epic service, not epic prices. Epic Heating and Cooling.
As a design-build general contractor, Evans Building Company has completed new construction, building retrofit, and remodeling services for commercial clients across the Wichita metro area for more than 50 years. The Evans team takes pride in delivering attractive, unique buildings for a variety of industries, from manufacturing and industrial to retail or religious organizations. Give us a call or visit our
15 minutes left in this one from Hartman Arena in Park City, Kansas. It's all tied at 5 between the Wings and the Kings. As Monreal has a chance here. Shot goes wide, collected by Crowell. Taylor Henry there trying to win the ball back for the Wings. Fighting hard, and he gets it. Lays it off for Kieran Laking, the Englishman. Now Benji across the face of goal. And cleared out of the box by the goalkeeper Bennett after the block. Now Daniel Sack. Out wide for Taylor Henry. A foul awarded there. Cerulli with the contact in the back. Fourth quarter timing rules are in effect for the rest of this one as Laking plays the ball into the corner. Off the wall by Robbins. No one there to redirect it for the Wings. Zuckweiler and Sack battling for it here on the near side boards. Orange shirts all around him. Zuckweiler does well here. Eventually Benji comes up with it. Tracks the ball back into midfield. Getting fancy with the footwork to try to beat his man. Rojas with the shove.
Good work from Benji. Big day today. 4 goals and 2 assists now on the weekend. And climbing up the stats chart just a little bit. 6 points. Obviously, Ali Sodal at 8 and Taylor Henry at 7.
Tenike stands over this one. Plays it back to David Lucio, who's going to have a go. Blocked by Zuckweiler. Clark's shot blocked by Zuckweiler as well. Fantastic effort. Lucio charging back. Lays it for Lauder.
Great ball from Lucio.
Then it has to come out of his box. And now given away by Omaha. Lucio looking for options. Finds Clark back on the near side. Clark to Colin Lauder. Back to Clark, and they'll reset the attack here with Lucio up at the top. To Robbins. Robbins trying to turn and shoot. Taken down in the box. No foul awarded. Lucio's there. He's got it on his right foot if he wants it. Now Lauder. Saved by Bennett. Tenike plays the ball back for Clark to go back and get. 13 minutes left in the game. Tenike drives the ball up forward. Lucio still on the pitch. He's going to have a shot from distance. And it's high and out of bounds. 12:50 left in the match. It'll be a goalkeeper restart here for Bennett. Bennett, a goal in this game, scored on a penalty. Long throw right up the middle. Laking tracks that one down, heads it back into midfield. Penn gets it to Sodal, flicks it on, but Sack is there, clears it off the face of Morgan Penn. It deflects back into the hands of the goalkeeper, Parrott. Parrott trying to thread the needle there, but Cerulli read it, caused some chaos. Henry gets to the ball first, though. Laking to Daniel Sack. Sack to Benji. Benji looking for an option. Finds Cade Martin. No. Crowell does well to track that ball down and win it. Karate kick from Cerulli to play it up the field. But the Wings win the ball. Now it's Cade Martin. Cerulli again trying to clear, but it falls to the feet of Benji. Benji taking on Penn. Looking for options. Tees up Sack. Sack has the shot deflected by Cerulli into the hands of Bennett. Playing the ball into the near corner. Laking and Sodal getting tied up. Kieran Laking gets the ball. Fantastic tackle there. Sodal heartbroken, but we had a great angle on it. Monreal. No, Rojas gets there first. No, Taylor Henry's going to get to this one. Trying to get through. Nope, Bennett's going to collect. 11:20 left in this one. Omaha looking to get something going. Great substitution from Mejia. Shot's going to come in. Parrott deals with it. Thayer is upset at the ball from Mejia. Now Thayer's trying to win this ball back.
Wichita will do well to just slow this down, play short here, try to be composed. Parrott's still looking to throw long, and there's a bit of a high block, obviously, from Omaha, and he just didn't want to turn it over. But it was a 3v1, 3v2. Making sure that you're composed and slow this game down a little bit will benefit Wichita.
The captain, co-captain, Jaffrey. Now Bennett. Goalkeepers can play past midfield in the fourth quarter as Tenike takes that bounce off the wall to the face, tries to clear it, but Thayer ends up with it at his feet. Thayer shot off the wall. Parrott gets a hand to it, barely gets it out to Clark, who clears it away. And now Henry's pass in the midfield picked off by Mejia. Henry defending. Cerulli has a shot. Parrott, full extension, makes the save. Jaffrey back to Rojas. Rojas to Bennett. Slowing things down now. 10 minutes to go. Thayer tries the back heel. It's off the face of Halawi into the walls. Lucio sets up Clark. Ferris tracks it down first, though. And now Bennett. He's going to play the ball into the near corner, looking for Crowell. Lucio shoulders him off the ball and ends up in the hands of Aaron Parrott.
This is what Wichita needed right here. Just calm down for a second, possess this ball, build from the back, relax. They're only pressuring with one. You can swing them side to side. If you can get Colin Lauder to clear out a little bit, Kieran Lakin to clear out a little bit, then you can have an opportunity for this kind of transition. But Kieran came in for so long that it brought the defender and really took the opportunity away for Kevin Tenike to find the runner, which would have been Colin Lauder.
Intentional clearance. This will be a top-of-the-arc restart here for the Kings and a golden opportunity with 9 minutes and 10 seconds left in this one. Three-man wall. I believe Cerulli standing over this one. No, it's going to be Sodal. Wall does its job. Off the wall. Parrott wins the challenge from Suarez. Ball's in his hands, and now he's going to roll that one out to the near side and Kieran Laking. Tenike now.
Tenike's getting frustrated. Players aren't getting out. There's no movement at the next level. The midfielders are standing in, and indicative of third game of the weekend. A lot of these guys haven't logged quite as many minutes as others, but either way, look, the indoor game is very vigorous in transition, and now you're seeing those dead legs, and Wichita not able to get out of the back because there's no runners that are actually breaking lines with the movement.
Player into the box. Cade Martin's going to have a chance here. Bennett's way off his line. Laking has a shot, saved by Bennett. Lauder's shot up and out of bounds.
How about the challenge, the shoulder-to-shoulder challenge with David Lucio, and I couldn't tell what player it was, but somebody got dumped into the penalty box there, and it was basically a hockey match for a few minutes, Zach.
You don't see checks like that in indoor too often.
No, but Cade Martin, a great bit of hold-up play, and to lay that ball back and let Kieran Lakin get on it, what an opportunity Wichita just missed there.
Benji tracks that ball perfectly. Penn gets a flick on it in the midfield. Benji heads it down for Taylor Henry. Henry flicks it back to Benji at midfield. Benji now all over the place. Now on the near side, but dispossessed. Sodal with a chance here to Jaffrey. Jaffrey finds Sodal. Sodal's such an important player in this tournament, but a blocked shot from Nathan Clark. Now Benji challenging Morgan Penn. Benji along the wall, Penn. And a good step there. Ball played in the corner. Zuckweiler's there, along with Clark for the wings, defending the veteran Daniel Sack as well. Zuckweiler turns, tries to get past Sack, has a shot, Parrott saves. Clark. Rojas decides not to shoot and instead plays it back.
Great decision, great patience there from Rojas to recycle that ball.
Ferrer into the corner for Zuckweiler. Zuckweiler looking for an option. Good pressure from Sack trying to win this ball.
Yeah,
he goes down.
Foul we didn't need there from Daniel Sack. Sack was tied on him and certainly defending well, but just needed to continue to force him back. He didn't have any options. And Omaha now with another opportunity to take this lead. 7 minutes left in the game, Zach, and Wichita's having to defend another set piece.
Ferrer drops it for Sodal. Back to the goalkeeper, Bennett, who is across the midfield line.
He may have a go from here. We've seen they fancy him smashing a ball, and Bennett barely misses. Benji with a bicycle clearance, and Omaha still applying pressure, but this is going to release Taylor Henry if he can win this ball.
Robbins to Henry. Pressure from Farrer. Crosses it back to the far side of the field, and Daniel Sack. Now Nathan Clark looking for an option. Pressure coming from Sodal.
Great ball from Aaron Parrott. Good hold-up play from Jared Robbins to come get on that.
Everything you want your hold-up man to do. And now Lucio with the ball. Has Tenike in support. Lays it off to Kevin Tenike, who switches field over to Nathan Clark. Henry trying to beat his man, but no, is dispossessed. And now a chance here.
What a challenge from
Nathan Clark. And Clark wins the ball there. There's some incidental contact with Sodal after the fact, but no foul given.
Big tackle there from Nathan Clark at midfield.
Defensively, he's starting to come into his own. The more he plays with his teammates, he's gelling very well with this squad. And now Colin Lauder with the high ball, and that's going to lead us to the officials' timeout. The Wichita Wings would like to thank Family Mitsubishi. From their lot to your driveway, Family Mitsubishi has the tools and friendly staff to help you find a vehicle quickly and easily. They have a strong and committed sales staff with many years of experience satisfying their customers' needs. Come meet a salesperson at Family Mitsubishi, 6601 East Kellogg. That's the intersection of Kellogg and Woodlawn in Wichita. Or visit their website online at buyfromfamily.com. And Park City, Kansas has partnered with the Wichita Wings since 1979. Thank you, Park City, for your years of support to indoor soccer. Learn about their wonderful community at parkcityks.com. 5:44 left in the game, and it's still all tied up at 5. If you're Omaha, you've stuck into some really tough games, defeating Amarillo on match day 1 and then against the Inferno yesterday, coming back strong in the fourth quarter, playing sixth attacker almost the entire fourth quarter. And now you're right in it with, one of the best teams in the MASL2 in the Wichita Wings. Had things not stopped the season earlier this year, the Wings would have come in as a number 2 seed in the championship tournament.
Yeah, behind the Chihuahua Savage. This is, I thought before this match, and then when we saw 1-3, when we saw that 3 goals in a row from Omaha, and they went up 3-1 against Wichita here early in this game, it gave me shades of, and you were there, St. Louis Ambush versus Wichita Wings in the Central Cup, and Wichita went and ended up winning 8-3, I believe.
That is correct.
There was a couple goals on an empty net, but Wichita really came out firing. It was such an important match to them. They wanted to make sure that they belonged and announced themselves, and we're seeing that now from the Omaha Kings as they're playing, the biggest opponent in the history of the Omaha Kings right now.
Bennett with the restart. Deflected. Lauder gets ahead to it, but Suarez is able to play it up the field to Zuckweiler. Zuckweiler trying to lay it off for Crowell. Crowell deflects it there. Cleared by Tenike. Lucio now. Far side. Lucio for Laking. Laking shot saved by Bennett. Cade Martin can't redirect it. Zuckweiler. And foul awarded. Colin Lauder and Crowell getting into it there.
Colin Lauder undercut a little bit. He went over Colin's back. Colin kind of undercut him. And at that moment, they gave continuation. But once possession was lost by Zuckweiler, you bring it back for that.
Approaching 5 minutes left in the game. Still tied at 5. Parrott to Lucio. Pressure coming from Sodal.
Omaha really speeding Wichita up with that high pressure. Wichita hasn't been the cleanest with it. Are getting chances on both ends, but this is what Omaha wants.
Clark with a great stop there to get the ball to Lucio. Lucio off the wall. Clark's, and that ball's going to get deflected high. No foul given there. Tenike tracking back. Parrott does well to come out, but they need to get rid of this ball quickly. Lauder turns. And that ball's going to get popped up out of bounds. It'll be Omaha's ball on the restart. So I believe we are waiting for a sanitized ball.
Yeah,
there it is.
There, the referees come with it. the fans touched it, and Omaha wanted to play quick. But, again, the rule right now in the MASL is if a soccer ball goes into the fans, a staff member is going to collect that thing into the stands if it's touched by a fan. In this case, it was.
Great shot from Jaffrey.
So good job to John Ferreira there to recognize that and make sure we keep everybody safe.
Parrott plays the ball up the field. He's looking for Robbins, who's tied up with Penn. Robbins, can he get a flick on it? No, it's into the hands of Bennett. Approaching 4 minutes left in this one.
Well read
Clark.
from Clark again.
Now Lucio. That ball is going to go out of bounds.
They pointed the wrong way. Brian Bauer is correcting himself. He pointed towards Omaha possession, and now he's changing it. It went off. Omaha flicked it on, and it went off the fourth officials, the boards, and then his face, in fact.
Wichita's ball on the restart. Sack plays it in for Robbins. Robbins across the face of goal for Clark. He can't quite get there. Now a chance for Omaha on the counterattack. Clark does so well to track back there and make a huge play. Now Benji to Henry. Benji can't get all of it, sliding on that
he
shot.
He really set up Henry, was looking for Henry to shoot, but Bennett came out and collected well and closed that angle and, a little bit off there. Ooh.
Laking shot is off of Sorelli. Martin gets tied up there. Foul.
Yeah, unintentional foul. Both players working hard on that ball. Cade Martin attacking it with speed, and we got an Omaha player down here.
It'll be a free kick for Omaha. It's Rojas who was down, but it looks like he's okay.
We have a bench warning here. Not sure it's going to be afforded to, but I see Troy Manzi, the official on the bench side, offering a bench warning.
It is a dissent bench warning on the Kings. Ball played to Bennett on the restart. Under 3.5 to go in this one. Soto with a chance there, can't get to it. Farrer now for the Kings. Trying to take on Sack. Into the hands of Parrott. A fantastic performance for Aaron Parrott.
No options. Parrott's going to have to dump this thing down the field. He's only got 4 seconds on the ball, and everybody ran away from him. Wichita needs to really find their feet. Here's Benji, Sack, both being available early, and that's what Aaron Parrott needs is a little bit cleaner options.
Pressure coming from the Kings now, trying to force a mistake here. Parrott now with the ball at his feet. Plays the ball to the near side. Cade Martin trying to get there first, plays it off the wall. It's going to fall to Bennett.
Mistake from Omaha, and fortunately stayed stuck in because if Colin Lauder wins that ball, it's a 3v1. Uh-oh, Benji's open. Can Kieran find him? He has. 1v1 with the keeper. Benji roll again. Just misses.
Off the wall, Cade Martin coming in, trying to maintain possession here for the Wings. Now it's Kieran Laking. Under 2:20 left in this one. Benji with the ball at his feet. Calm, collected, patient, waiting for an opportunity. Plays it back to Daniel Sack. Sack to Laking on the far side of the field. Laking with the heavy touch gives the ball away. Lauder does well to come in and win that ball.
Fantastic.
A little bit of a hip-to-hip collision with Farrer there. No foul awarded. Farrer's got to get up and play this one, and now Lauder gives it away to Crowell. Nathan Clark off the wall for David Lucio. Can Lucio get through? He is. Plays the ball off the wall. Jared Robbins is there for the tap-in! And the California kid.
How about Lucio fighting through a very dangerous ill-will challenge, slide tackle from behind, and staying up to play that ball intentionally off the boards and finding the big man on the backside.
The effort from Lucio is amazing there. And Jared Robbins in the perfect spot. I believe his second of the game. And with 1:44 left here in the fourth quarter, it's Wichita Wings 6, Omaha Kings FC 5. Timeout, Omaha.
Omaha's probably going to go with the sixth man, I would think. We saw Joffrey do that the other day. It was very effective, so we should expect that now. But either way, Omaha uses the kickoff as a set piece, as we've seen before, where they look to play backwards to a keeper, put a ball into the corner, and then high pressure you. So don't expect anything different here, and they're organizing it as we speak.
Trying to see, so I don't know, with Bennett's striking ability, you would think maybe, hey, just play up. But no, sixth attacker jersey is coming out for the Kings. We'll see who it's going on. It's Jaffrey, the co-captain. So Bennett will have to come off here, as they will go sixth attacker.
Well, only concern, he's putting a black sixth attacker jersey on, and he's also wearing black shorts, and the referees are wearing
all black,
both black and black as well. And typically you're not going to allow something like this. The other day they wore the yellow. They must just not have it on the bench. But, you know, I'm not sure that the officials are going to allow this once they recognize what's going on. At this point, they're still in the huddle, so Troy Manzi and Brian Bauer haven't seen this. But I'm anticipating Wichita having something to say about the confusion that could cause.
Here we go, a minute 44 left in the fourth quarter. This Omaha team loves to...
there's a referee on the fourth referee right now is mentioning this problem, that the sixth man is wearing the same colors, and they're having a discussion about it. It looks like they're going to allow it. Just, you know, there is white socks. There is a bit of a positional difference and all that. Brian Bauer is over here saying, hey, they can't wear this. So you see the discussion going on between the official in front of the ICT internal pain management banner, calling over Joffrey, telling him, you got to wear anything else. Put the keeper jersey on, anything. We're not going to allow that. So we were a little bit ahead of that, folks. We have been doing this in Wichita since 1979. We're not going to be wearing the same thing as the referees. That's our friend Keenan, the DJ here, has probably been doing it for a little bit longer than that. He's a bit of an old buck, 1970, 74, 75 potentially.
So Jaffrey's the sixth attacker. Minute 44 left. Wings will line up with Henry, Laking, Tenike, Sack, and Clark. Jaffrey, ball played into Cerulli. Cerulli, back to Jaffrey. To Sodal, Tenike. Lakey tries to pick that up. Taylor Henry's got a turn. Jaffrey's got a chance to get back, so no easy goal here for the Wings. And that's going to fall to Jaffrey. The attack will continue. A minute 20 left here in the fourth quarter. Ball on the far corner, cleared by Tenike. Morgan Penn for the Kings will take a shot. Blocked by Clark. Penn tracking back on this one. Taylor Henry giving chase. Ferrer now. Back to Penn. Under 60 seconds left in this one. Can the Wings hold on? Jaffrey looking for an option. Off the wall. Ferrer's there. Has a shot. Blocked by Daniel Sack. Nathan Clark trying to clear that one off the wall. Taylor Henry's there. Can he turn? He pokes it out. Tenike trying to shut down Rojas. Soto has a shot. Daniel Sack clears the ball upfield. We're talking 30 seconds left in this one. Jaffrey bringing the ball back up the field. Lays it off for Morgan Penn on the near side. Shot comes in, blocked by Clark. And that'll stop the clock with 21 seconds remaining. A free kick. A foul on Nathan Clark. Fair is going to line up over this one. Two-man wall. Here we go. Clock should be running. We're at 20 seconds, under 20 seconds left here in this one. And that ball's going to go up and out of bounds. 9 seconds left in this one. Daniel Sack. Here we go. Parrott. Long ball played forward. Ball out of bounds. Down to just 5 seconds left here. And can the Wings hold on? Sack plays the ball. Clock starts. Cleared out by Jaffrey. And that is it. The Wings win a close one against the Omaha Kings and go 3-0 to end the Heartland Invitational, claim the inaugural Heartland Invitational Championship, and get a great head start to their MASL 2 regular season coming soon later this year. A fantastic effort by both squads tonight. Well, stay tuned. We're going to have a trophy presentation to the Wichita Wings to celebrate this Heartland Invitational Championship, as well as the tournament MVP. We'll get going here in just a second. We'll turn things over to our public address announcer, Jared Cerullo, as well as Johnny Freedom. And let's go down to the field.
Let's give a big round of applause for the black team. Thank you, guys. Sorry, guys, they're not as enthusiastic for the black team. But before we continue on with the festivities, we want to thank the Omaha Kings. Ladies and gentlemen, the Omaha Kings, new to our league and showing what they're made of. Strength and spirit. Never say die athletes here on the pitch. So, gentlemen, on behalf of our organization and all the fans, thank you. Big round of applause for the Kings. And now I will turn it over to Jared for the presentation. We have an MVP for the tournament, and then obviously we know who the tournament champions are.
All right, we're going to award the player of the tournament. Had a great weekend. The player of the tournament goes to number 13, Taylor Henry. Taylor, speech.
Taylor, come on over here. Up at the camera.
Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate it. Fun weekend. Glad we got some wins under our belt. Thanks for coming out. Have a good one.
Man, a few words. Taylor Henry speaks with the ball at his feet. But that's how South High Titans roll, isn't it? So, guys, let's line up over here on center line. I think we got something for our Wichita Wings. But first, guys, I think we need to thank some very important people in this arena. Thank you, Wichita Wings fans.
Best fans in the whole MASL 2. Best fans in indoor soccer. We thank you so much for your support, ladies and gentlemen. The Heartland Invitational Championship goes to the Wichita Wings.
Yes, sir! Look at those handsome devils. Look at them. So handsome. Freeze right there. Stop. Sarah wants in. She taped you guys up. Joey, get in there.
I got Chiefs gear, mate. I'm not in my wings.
Oh, you messed up then.
Yeah, I know.
Good job, guys. Whoa! How about for our Wichita Wings, ladies and gentlemen? Starting off the season 3-0, undefeated. Congratulations, guys, and congratulations to you fans, and thank you, the best fans in indoor soccer right here in Wichita, Kansas. Thank you.
Stay up to date on all things Wichita Wings on our website, wichitaWingsSoccer.com. Thanks so much for your support, ladies and gentlemen. Drive safely.